It appears the New York Jets have made their final pick of the 2025 NFL Draft. Another trade, baby. They're trading up with the Baltimore Ravens. This is how it all worked out. The Jets gave up pick 186 and a 2026 fifth-round pick in exchange for pick number 176 and a 2026 sixth-round pick. Long story short, the Jets moved up 10 spots, and all they had to do is swap picks in 2026, which is next year's draft, a 6 and a 5 swap there. The New York Jets traded up for Tyler Barron, another Miami player, a Miami pass rusher. He's the 30th ranked pass rusher from Dane Brugler and the Beast, 6'5", 258 pounds, fifth-year senior, 23 years of age. The Jets needed another pass rusher. There's no question about it. You have Jermaine Johnson, but you don't know how he's coming off of the Achilles. And then you have Will McDonald, who's coming off a really nice year. So Justin Barron, interesting player. Let's sort of dive into it. Spent the first 4 years of his career with the Tennessee Volunteers. This past season, he transferred over to Miami. In Miami last year, he had 5.5 sacks. And you may say to yourself, okay, that's not bad. As Connor Rogers noted on the Bleacher Report live stream, 3 of those 5.5 sacks came in week 2 against Florida A&M. So, a little bit of inflated production there from that standpoint for Barron. But throughout his the entirety of his collegiate career, he finished his collegiate career with 19 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 4 pass deflections, 38 tackles for loss, and 139 tackles for the talented pass rusher. Again, out of Miami, spent the first 4 years of his career at Tennessee. Outside edge rusher who played the 7-9 technique, according to Dane Brugler of The Athletic. He was considered a quote-unquote transfer portal prize for Miami, but he didn't live up to, expectations. So a little bit of juice there. There are questions about how he can handle in run defense. Here are some of the weaknesses from Dane Brugler. Called him a streaky competitor, undisciplined in zone read assignments. We have enough of that on our defensive line last year. He gets too deep as a pass rusher at times. Too many penalties. He had a roughing penalty in 2024, so penalties were an issue. Too much tackle production was left on tape out on the field as well. So a lot of issues there from that standpoint. But you talk about some of the strengths according to Dane Brugler: tall with decent mass and arm length, good first step, adequate bend to dip, aggressive hands, can keep blockers off him, average quickness. He did learn from Hall of Famer Jason Taylor as a defensive ends coach in 2024. So a little bit of connection to Jason Taylor, the former New York Jet, coming in. Once you get this deep in the draft, the good thing is that obviously the Jets targeted him. They were aggressive to get him in. So we'll see how this new regime feels about him. And we'll judge the overall draft once we know that it's officially complete. I will just say, coming off the cuff real quick with a couple of commentary, the Jets not taking a defensive tackle at all in this class seems a little bizarre. They must have a bigger plan here. I could have understood if the Jets took 2 defensive tackles in this class, let alone not taking one. Again, we'll see if we're still live here on the draft, obviously, as we're doing these reports. Maybe they trade back into the back end of the 2025 NFL draft to make a selection. We'll keep an eye on that and see if it happens. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe, baby. We're live every single day on this channel at 7:30 in the morning. Plus, we do videos just like this, breaking down every single New York Jets draft pick here on the program. We're trying to make a chase to 10,000 subscribers. Well, thanks everybody for tuning into all of our 2025 NFL draft coverage here with our YouTube shorts, our Instagram reels, our videos just like this that are 4 or 5 minute videos breaking down the prospects with the latest numbers, analytics that we have, the live shows. All of it was terrific. And on Thursday night, of course, we did the 5-hour live stream of the entirety of the first round. Was awesome. Thank you everybody for all your support during all these days. And we will recap the draft, whether that is tomorrow morning once the undrafted free agents and priority signings are made for Boy Green Daily tomorrow morning on Sunday. And if any other big news or notes comes on, we'll also be on for that. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.